let's be honest. You have been studying English for years. You have memorized lists of academic vocabulary. You know words like furthermore, consequently, and utilize. You feel smart when you write them down on a test paper. But let me ask you a painful question. When you open your mouth to speak to a real human being in a coffee shop, or at a bar, or in a casual meeting, do you sound cool? Do you sound natural? Or do you sound like a robot reading a 1950s grammar book? I'm Tom, and welcome to English Adventure. Today, I am going to hurt your feelings to help your English. The hard truth is this: your vocabulary is huge, but it sounds fake. It sounds artificial. You are using textbook English in the real world, and it is killing your connection with other people. Why does this happen? Because your teachers lied to you. They taught you that more advanced meant bigger, more complex words. They taught you that to sound smart, you had to use Latin-based vocabulary. Enter instead of go in. Discover instead of find out. Continue instead of keep going. Listen to me closely. Native speakers do not speak like that in real life. We are lazy. We want the fastest, easiest way to communicate an idea. If you use formal academic words in a casual situation, you don't sound smart. You sound weird. You sound social awkward. You create distance between you and the listener. Imagine you are at a party. You want another beer. A textbook student says, "Excuse me, I desire to obtain another beverage." Are you kidding me? If you say that, people will look at you like you are an alien. A native speaker says, "I'm going to grab another drink." Today, we are going to delete that robotic programming. We are going to stop obsessing over big words and start mastering what I call power chunks. These are the multi-word combinations, mostly phrasal verbs and idioms, that make up 80% of real-life native speech. The problem is, you hate phrasal verbs. I know you do. You think they are confusing. Get up, get down, get over, get by, get away with. It feels like chaos. So you avoid them. You go back to your safe single textbook words. That avoidance is why you are stuck at the intermediate plateau. You cannot avoid the engine of spoken English. If you want to sound native, you have to embrace the chaos of these small words. In this masterclass, I'm going to show you exactly how to replace your stiff vocabulary with natural power chunks. We need to shift your mindset from, "What is the exact word for this?" to, "What is the natural phrase for this?" Okay, let's get surgical. We need to cut out the bad habits and insert the new software. The core philosophy of natural English is this: we prefer verbs of movement combined with prepositions over static, heavy Latin verbs. Let's look at a classic example. The verb to tolerate. You learned this in school. I cannot tolerate this noise. It's grammatically correct, but it sounds incredibly formal. It sounds like something a policeman says in a report. What does a real person say when they are Do you hear how put off just rolls off the tongue faster? It connects better. Here is the secret that most students don't realize. Phrasal verbs often carry more emotional weight than single verbs. If you say, "He quit the game," it's factual. If you say, "He gave up on the game," it implies emotional defeat. It feels heavier. If you say, "Please continue speaking," it's polite but distant. If you say, "Go on," it sounds encouraging. It sounds like you are actually interested. You need to stop being afraid of these small prepositions: up, down, in, out, on, off. They are not random prepositions added to a verb. They change the entire meaning of the universe. Look at the verb look. Look at means to observe. Look for means to search. Look after means to take care of. Look up to means to admire. Look down on means to judge negatively. 5 5 totally different concepts, all built from the simple word, look. If you avoid these because you are scared of making a mistake, you are robbing yourself of the ability to express complex human ideas naturally. So how do we fix this? You need to stop memorizing lists of single words. Forget your GRE or TOEFL vocabulary list for a minute, unless you are taking the test tomorrow. You need to start becoming a hunter of chunks. A chunk is any group of 2 to 4 words that always go together. Never learn a word alone. Words get lonely. They need friends. Don't learn decision. Learn make a decision. Don't learn interested. Learn interested in. Don't learn rid. Learn get rid of. When you speak in chunks, your brain doesn't have to assemble the sentence word by word like Legos. You grab pre-built blocks. This increases your speed and This brings us to the final and most important part of this lesson. The impressive fallacy. Many intermediate students think that the goal of speaking English is to impress the listener with how many difficult words they know. You are still in the school mindset, trying to get a good grade from the teacher. Listen to me. In the real world, nobody gives you a grade. In the real world, the goal is connection. The goal is clarity. When you use a big, complicated word incorrectly, or even correctly but in the wrong situation, you don't impress native speakers. You confuse them. We have to stop our brains and think, wait, why did he use that specific word? That was weird. True fluency is about being invisible. When you speak perfectly natural English using these power chunks, the listener stops thinking about how you are speaking and starts listening to what you are saying. That is the goal. So, here is your homework. And if you are a true English adventurer, you will do it. For the next 7 days, I want you to go on a textbook diet. Step 1. Identify the 5 formal verbs you use the most. Maybe it's enter, exit, continue, discover, and calculate. Step 2. Find their natural power chunk equivalents. Enter, go in, come in. Exit, go out, leave. Continue, carry on, keep going. Discover. It's time to stop hiding behind big words. It's time to get your hands dirty with the messy, beautiful reality of real English phrasal verbs and idioms. It's the only way to cross the bridge from student to speaker. If this video gave you a painful wake-up call, good. That means it's working. Smash the like button so the YouTube algorithm knows you want real talk, not fluff. And comment below. I want to know, what is one phrasal verb that always confuses you? Put it in the comments, and I might make a short video just about that one to help you out. Subscribe to English Adventure. We are done with Robot English. It's time to get real. I'm Tom, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Get to work!